people that immediately can go online, purchase something that is not very high priced, and have something at home right now that you can use to give you and your family, and maybe even your children, a barrier of protection.
The idea of getting a much more broad, community-wide use of masks outside of the healthcare setting is under very active discussion. The thing that has inhibited that a bit is to make sure that we don't take away the supply of masks from the healthcare workers who need them.
Respirator face masks has sparked a global race to fulfill those orders.
Ramp up manufacturing of so-called N95 respirator face masks.
Supplies of face masks are running short all over the world, leading to evidence of price gouging, empty shelves in stores, and fears among medical professionals that masks needed for surgery and treatment will run out.
I'm Dr. Leon Mellman. Welcome to Dr. Leon Mellman, BYG TV. Not only am I a nutritionist and a chiropractor with a 20-year pro-doc career as of this year, I said that 20 years, it's really humbling to be as inspired as I am and enthusiastic about still guiding people to be their greatest. And the past 2.5 to 3 weeks, all of us worldwide, with this global pandemic of this COVID-19 issue, has caused us to think about many things. I grew up in nutrition, in dietary science. My mother is Sari Mellman, who was a PhD and a nutritionist that founded our dietary engineering program to save my life. And I grew up playing sports at a very high level. And for those of you that like to learn more about me, continue to stay tuned to our channel. What I want to share with the world, and again, everybody, please keep in mind, no judgment. I'm coming from a place of having an open heart and an open mind for humanity, is how can we help people feel like they can defend themselves and protect themselves and act in offense, not just in defense, and emotionally react. And I say that key here, please, that's a major key right now, is emotionally reacting, because as a doctor who practices within my scope, but at the same time, I'm a concierge doc where I have the honor and the ability to travel to people's homes, as well as right now at my private facility where we see private clients, is how can we help you think about how to get protection. So what I'm holding here is an altitude training mask that right now is still purchasable online in many companies, but right now the one I'm holding is by a company called Sparthos. They are made in Germany. And I chose this mask just because it's readily available. There's others, even the cameraman, our BYG cameraman, he recently just purchased 2 after my demonstration, and we're at our private campus where we're hosting private clients today. Today is the last day. Clients have been screened, and they're emergency patients today. They are emergency patients. They are not wellness patients. And what we're doing is sharing this with you. So please watch step by step. Watch step by step. So this is a hard plastic mask that can be disinfected. It is silicone. It adheres to the face very nicely. It has a head strap for very secure fitting. Now, it is an altitude training mask. We are going to now add non-chemically treated coffee filters. Remember, please, I ask no judgment, open mind, open heart. Now, the coffee filters I'm going to teach you how to use, they're non-chemically treated. I'm a nutritionist. I don't want something that's genetically modified and engineered or made from fiberglass or some kind of experimental particle right on your mouth. Now, for those of you that can't get these coffee filters, you'll have to use what you have at your home. But remember, at least you feel like you can protect yourself, and maybe these masks are cost effective for you. So on the front of the mask, there's the altitude rating system. I'm not here to teach you about that. I'm here to teach how to use this mask and other masks in a different way that are low cost for everyone out there. The altitude training masks come with a cover. This model comes with a hard cover. I've taken it off. Inside, I've taken a non-GMO, non-chemically treated coffee filter from a company called Chemex, C-H-E-M-E-X. Phenomenal. Big ups to you guys, as we say, BYG big ups. Okay, and we have folded it. Now, I choose to go around with a double or a triple layer. I'm an athletic physician, and my lungs are well trained for respiration. I also do a lot of oxygen chamber therapy, which you can find out about Googling me or going to our website. But right now, I need you to know how to do this at home. You're going to fold the filter. It's going on the external part of the attachment. That's going to go over the altitude training holes. Inside these altitude training holes are very similar silicone fillers that are within the N95 mask or other masks out there that have a silicone barrier. Again, please hear me clearly. We did not send this out for third-party testing. I have not had this gauged in a laboratory lab. I just took time to reflect and said, how can I really give something to humanity with my 20 years of experience being in people's homes, around ill people, helping people fight for their lives, learning about the nervous system and nutrition from what I do within my practice. So we're going to attach this now, everybody. We're going to attach this to the front. It clips on very nicely. But again, it takes a little force. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, yeah, but look at him, he's got gloves, he's got to touch this, what about the virus and all the things we've learned? Well, there are a lot of medical professionals and people at home that are avid athletic people. It snaps on the front. Now, as we just reviewed, the front part clips on. Now, we're not discussing the altitude training, but as you can see, when you zoom in, the coffee filter that's non-chemically based, I've chose to double and triple layer. You can use a single layer. It all depends on how well you're respiratory conditioned. Now, one of the best parts about this is when I was thinking about this, as I shared with the cameraman and our emergency patients here today, is right now the world is emotionally reacting. But 10, 20, 30 million masks are being ordered from all over the world. What about in 2 months? Those masks, most N95s, they're not reusable. All of these masks, most of them are not reusable, hence why the military uses silicone plastic-based disinfectant masks. So this is why, again, in my reflection, what I wanted to share with you. So now we're looking at the inside. Silicone fits to the face. Inside, you can disinfect this, right? With your mixtures, many of you maybe have read online, you can take alcohol, mix it with hydrogen peroxide, and you get a certain balance, and that disinfects the virus. I would be very careful. As I suggested earlier, this has not been third-party tested. This has not been laboratory evaluated. We're just trying to help. But please, don't spray Clorox or some type of Lysol into the mask and then inhale it. Some of these things, as well as your plug-in electrical, respiratory, get rid of scents in your homes, a lot of these have carcinogens or chemicals that if you inhale too closely can hurt you. So again, we're just disinfecting this with what has been recommended on a global scale. Alcohol, medical grade alcohol, hydrogen peroxide. Now, when we go inside the mask, as I stated earlier, there's silicone fillers in there that are very similar to the N95 and other masks on the market. I have those flipped to where I can breathe in easily, but exhalation, you have to push hard. Now, if we can go ahead and just zoom in here. This is a piece, so the coffee filters I chose to use come square. I've cut them into pieces to fit the front. Now we're going inside. So take your filter, fold it into the shape of the mask. Place it inside. I'm going to turn here. We're going to place it inside. Now remember, everybody, if anybody attempts this at home, you have put gloves on. You have disinfected the gloves. You have not touched anything else. You must think your steps through. This is key. Major key. Major key. Big ups to DJ Khaled. Love your energy. Love the consciousness. I'm here in South Florida, 305. So here we go. The coffee filter is in there. It is now braced into the mask. You have first filtration of defense and offense. Second line of filtration, defense and offense. And it's up to you, again, how strong your respiratory system is with breathing in and out. Most of us know that swimmers, they have incredible amounts of ability, and divers in our elite military that dive for holding their breath, they're respiratory trained. So again, I say that because this is an altitude training mask. Start with one layer, figure out how long you can wear it. One last focus. After your reuse, pull the filter out. Go to your clean room, put new gloves on, disinfect, think your steps through, everybody, and just place a new filter inside. It is reusable. It is hard plastic. It goes over the head. There are athletic straps to firmly hold it. So now the filters are in the mask. This may sound funny. Cameraman's going to do his best. Got the mic on, but it comes on. Strap here. Then we strap here. And now, as you can see, As you can see, very tight fit, dual filtration, dual boundaries of protection. And in sports, we know offense and defense wins.
Now let's recap. Sanitize your hands, gloves and mask. Place filters in the front and inside the mask. Fit the mask firmly on your face and ease into your breathing. Sanitize gloves or hands and remove filters after each use. Repeat steps 1 to 4 with each use.
So once again, I'm Dr. Leon Mellman. I would like to thank all the doctors and physicians around the world. From my heart to yours, keep on keeping on. As I said today, even I'm here in a private practice seeing an emergency concussion patient. Please watch this video several times. Think about how maybe it could help you and your loved ones. And stay tuned, because we need you to be your greatest.